Hey, welcome to your Cancer horoscopes for the week of the 7th through the 13th. And home is where the heart is, really. It's actually a beautiful thing for Cancer to kick off the year focused on home, whether that is working on your home, whether that is hiding in your home, in your little cocoon there, whether that is you're done with the crazy festivities of the season and now you get to just spend all of your time at home. It's a wonderful thing, actually, to be able to have that time. And I feel like this week in particular for you guys is really a lot about organization in terms of making sure that the home is the comfortable place that you want it to be. And I feel like we've talked about this now for, a couple of weeks now, and the focus really has been here for the last couple of weeks with no planets, not even smaller influential planets, to really make a difference here. So it is completely up to you in terms of what you want to do with that time, which is focused on home. This is not just about your home, but your workspace in your home. If you have a workspace in your home, this is about making your home more productive for you, if that's something that is a thing for you right now going on. It's also about making the space comfortable. It's also about making the space clean and cozy and everything that you want it to be. And somehow, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm smelling cotton candy around it. And I don't know what that means, okay? Other than it should be a fun place to be as well. I think even the most introverted introverts get too much time at home is just boring and depressing, and they need to do something, but they don't actually want to go out and people. So what do? Well, you find something to spruce up or fun up your space so it's not quite so the same thing every single day, and therefore not quite so depressing. There's also a lot to be said about changing the colors on your walls. Even your favorite color gets boring after a while. It's time to change it up or move things around or add different colors to the space. Specifically around those that are starting altars at this time of year, or creating a meditation space, or creating some sort of space along those lines that brings them that peace and comfort. Color is so important to that. And there is no right color and there is no wrong color. The colors that you choose are the colors that are supposed to be there. And yes, instead of looking up the meaning of all the colors, I definitely would challenge you to go with the colors that you're pulled to and then look up those colors, because we know what we need more than anybody else does, or any book does, or anything like that. I always have my clients, when choosing stones, I always tell them they want to know what all the stones mean. I said, I'm not going to tell you what the stones mean. I am going to ask you to choose two stones that you are pulled to, and I will tell you what those two stones mean. And 9 times out of 10, every single time, they choose the stones that they need for whatever they suits their needs at that time. It's brilliant. Our bodies and our intuition know everything, and you Cancers have a very powerful intuition. You just got trust in it. So this week, whatever it is that you want to transform that space into, it is time for you to do that. And if you've been thinking about maybe doing this and maybe doing that, it's time to stop thinking about it and it's time to start implementing it. No, you don't need all the money to make it exactly what you want it to be right away. I am a stickler for that. I don't want to start until I can finish it. But it is actually, there's something to be said in taking the time to build this environment and watching the progression, even if it takes a few months, there's something about that. It's like you appreciate it more, you put more energy into it, or, you give yourself some time to let it sort of create itself based on, the few facts that you got in the beginning. It's all about letting that energy flow and that creativity flow, and your environment really does help with that. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider clicking the link in the description and sending a tip or donation through my coffee link. I would really appreciate that. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys, let's build that safe space. Let's embellish on that safe space. Let's make it even more comfortable than it was before. Make it a great week, and I will see you guys next week.